Hi, Scorpio. I am here with your full moon and Scorpio reading. It's pink moon in your sign. Okay, Spirit, can we see what's in store for Scorpio, please, in this full moon in their sign, the full pink moon in Scorpio? What is in store for Scorpio? Also, I checked, I did a little bit of reading, like just a teeny bit, and it looks like it said the spotlight was on revealing secrets and vulnerabilities and sudden realizations and fresh perspective. Sorry, I could not remember exactly what it was. This came out too. We need 4 cards minimum. I ignore the position. I'll make if they're upright or in reverse. I figure there's enough cards that they can communicate. Whoops. Okay. As I said that, apparently they want me to communicate. They want to communicate a lot. Okay, so starting with Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. I'm not even going to look at these yet. I'm going to try and get an energy oracle card to sort of tie up the overall energy. Spirit, what is the overall energy for this full moon in Scorpio reading for my Scorpio friends? And this is for, I always forget to say it, for Sun, Moon, Rising. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share. I just do this for my own enjoyment, and I hope that others get some pleasure out of it as well. Envy. Oh, Scorpio, what is going on? All right. It's a tea moment. I don't know if you can see my little candle burning. There you go. Better get more of the everything in here. I have no idea what order these are in. I feel like energy isn't linear, so I just get a sense of things, and somehow a story. I know this one was the first one out, but wow. So you have some major arcana here. Knight of Pentacles. You've got the Death, the World, and the Hermit. All of major arcana. You have 4, 5, 6 different suits, though. Interesting. What is this envy about? Okay, I'm not going to make you sit here. I'm going to pause this for just a minute so that I can wrap my head around this, see if I can get a feeling about it, see what the story is. If it is not completely clear, I'm going to pull more cards anyway, but I'm going to give it just a break here, so hang on a sec. Okay, so what's throwing me off here is this envy card. Because here's the thing, you have a lot of wands. You have 4 wands, and that is about action, passion, creativity. 5 of wands is about tension, conflict, but it's the type that motivates you to make a change. 4 of wands is taking a moment to celebrate what you have achieved so far. It's a milestone. Like, I don't know, you got the deal that you've been working on, and you go out with your coworkers for happy hour. Woo, we got it signed. That kind of a thing. It's a celebratory card. 6 of wands, this is about victory. So you're I mean, all this wands energy is like great, great, great. And it feels like you, because you this in this Knight of Pentacles I'll talk about in a minute. But all this wand energy is creative, it is passionate, and this King of Wands, he gets what he wants. He goes after his goals. He charges ahead. He is charismatic. He is charming. And it's not like he doesn't take no for an answer because he forces. He take no for an answer because he doesn't need to. Things come to him. He's always successful. King of Wands, people love the King of Wands. He's a charismatic guy. And he's loyal and he's diligent, right? He follows through. This Knight of Pentacles, Knights are about movement, but this Pentacles, he's a little bit slower because he is not going to charge ahead until he knows exactly what he's doing. He's very methodical. He wants to know what lies ahead. He wants a plan. He wants a detailed plan. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. She's a little bit, he's already made all the plans and like made sure that everything was in line. She's just kind of like I want to say similar to the Mother Earth energy or the Empress energy, not quite as large, but she is very creative. She's very loving. She's abundant. This is about wealth and things coming to fruition, manifestation. And you can see that she's also got the big heart because she's got the green, holding something green in the green heart center of herself, and there's illumination. So she's, I mean, this is all, Pentacles is the material world. And then we have the Queen of Swords. She's a clear thinker. This is just basically, she's about clarity and healthy boundaries, just in a nutshell. 2 of Pentacles underneath that. This guy's doing the balancing act, but he's doing the balancing act because he's working really hard, but he's loving his work, so it's okay. I'm not going to go any further than that. But here we have the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8, this is kind of about attention to details. You have the spider weaving its web, and spider's a good little worker, has to work hard, and it's patient. So it's about patience, craftsmanship, and attention to detail. But the work continues. The work continues with care, and I think the traditional shows like a cobbler, you know, tending to his shoes, making sure that all the soles are on just perfectly. So it's about craftsmanship and that the work must continue. Not sure which one to go to next. Well, okay, so I guess I'm just going to go to the Page of Swords, since we've been dealing with kind of the royals of this point. Page of Swords is about truth, honesty, integrity. which I feel kind of plays in with the attention to detail in your work. I'm not even sure, is this envy card you, or is this other people really envying you? I'm not really sure. Maybe that's what's confusing me. Because this looks like, this doesn't look like it's an envy. This looks like where it is for you right now. You have, you're doing the work, you're paying attention to it, you are doing it with integrity, honesty. I'm just going to leave these here. Hermit is about, you know, being introspective, being alone, and maybe this work that you're doing is a solo type of work. I don't know if you're a writer or artist, or maybe you're working at home, or whatever it is you're doing, you're not doing it in a group. So this one is not necessarily about collaboration. I just use that as an example that you were working with co-workers, colleagues, but it's not about that. It is about celebrating a milestone. Yeah, it's even like if someone is on a diet and they've lost their, you know, first 10 pounds, they want to go 50, and they, rather than celebrate by an ice cream cone, they go get a facial or a massage, or they do something nice and healthy, but they celebrate. They mark the moment with some kind of a ritual. But the hermit is about solitude and quiet, and you can see this illumination up in the head here. That's about getting to your higher self. Death. I love that they show the phoenix, because the phoenix, I don't know if Harry Potter folks, if you didn't know the phoenix before Harry Potter, you probably do now. It's born out of its ashes, so it has to die in order to have anything new and to have any growth and expansion. It must first die. So the death card is something is ending, but it's ending because it's supposed to. It's done. It's run the course, and it's making room for something new. Which I feel like is, so the something new is like, you're going to end, all of this pulls together. So whatever, I feel like something happened, and this is part of the rebirth, right? This hermit energy is part of the how to get things back on track, right? The overall energy of this, aside from the envy card, is about planning. Planning and being methodical. Planning and being methodical. And the world is, I think, the potential result, and who doesn't want that? So all this energy, all this wand energy, maybe I'll do this. I'll put all these wands up here. Like, again, this is not chronological. There's no specific order. I'm just trying to get the story together. It feels like the world. This is success. This is joy. This is fulfillment. It's everything, right? It truly is everything. And you have just about, well, you don't have any cups here, but yeah, if this is about work or your passion, even if your passion isn't a job, or it's something that you do, whether it is work and income related or not, it's something that brings you a lot of joy, and you're really good at it. And you love doing it. And maybe this is about making it your career. Because this is about thoughtful, careful planning. I mean, the integrity looks like it's here, unless it's a call to pay more attention to that. But I don't get that sense. I don't get the sense that this would be here if this was still needed. I'm going to take a look at that envy card and see what's up with that. You know, I almost pulled from a different deck from lack and dissatisfaction. So maybe that death card is And this came out upside down. I don't know if it was, I mean face down. So I don't know if it was upside down or not. But if it was in, okay, so this is starting to make sense because it says this card reversed, which, like I said, I kind of ignore reversals. Heralds a great time of joy and appreciation, which is seeming like this is what the conflict for me was. This all looks like success and joy and a lot of movement. This is really dynamic. Look at all this motion happening. You're doing the work, you're loving the work, you're good at the work. It's paying off because you've got Pentacles. Not only is he about planning, but you're seeing the results. You're starting to see the fruits of your efforts. And then this envy card shows up. So I'm like, well, what is that about? Because do you not realize that you're doing really great? Or if it's about being upside down, then it says, your choice to shift your focus from future longing to present gratitude creates a significant difference in your energy field and moves out in a dramatic and radiant way to attract more to you, which I think that is all this is. I'm going to pull another energy card just to see, because this is really, I mean, this is a dynamic reading. It feels busy, it feels energetic, but it feels not like a chaos busy. It feels like excitement busy. You know, like you're really, really enjoying. Oh, I hope this is still. I hate when there's a phone call and I'm using my... Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call and I wasn't sure if the tape was still running or not. Not tape, the phone. I didn't know if it was still recording or not. So, apparently I did not lose anything, so that's good. I'm looking for some energy. Overall energy for this reading, please, for Scorpio, in Scorpio for the full moon. So what is overall energy? Okay, so the sun. This is about growth and expansion. So yeah, this totally threw me off. This one is really about gratitude, being grateful for what you have so that, you know, you make room for more. And this death card maybe is the... Quit looking at how other people are doing and just pay attention to your own stuff and see how it's growing and doing, because it's really, really, really doing great. Look at this brightness, this motion, this... and the sun is about growth and expansion and opportunity. Nothing grows without the sun. So when this card comes out, this is about growth. This might be about your personal growth. Start to look at your gratitude. Be grateful for the things you have. Instead of looking at the things you don't have, be grateful for the things you have, and then it shows up, more shows up. And while you're being grateful for the things you have, maybe this Eight of Pentacles, sometimes in other decks, it's a call to hone your skills. I feel like you're doing that, but it might be the time to really be extra careful or take extra care with the work that you are doing, if it's a craft or something like that. Just show it just a little extra love. Yeah, I feel like this is a craft or an art or some creative endeavor that you're really, really good at. But because it's creativity, it's just you've got passion for it. You're creative, and maybe you looked at somebody going, "How come they can do it and I can't?" But this is the guy who's saying, "But you can. You have to we'll find a way. We'll find a way. We're going to figure out." He's like he's your your planner. He's the guy who's going to design a way for you to get there so you can, and I think it's going to call for a hermit. So the death card is about just a shift in perspective, maybe spending a little time alone trying to figure out, trying to let go of all the other superfluous stuff and see. Because you've got celebration here. All this creative, good energy, celebration and success everywhere. Okay, Spirit, I'm just looking for a little bit of clarification, please, for Scorpio friends, for their full moon in Scorpio, in their sign. Is there clarification? I'm just going to give it like 3 or 4 passes. If nothing jumps out, we're going to just trust that it's good where it is. Whoa. Boy, Spirit is chatty with Scorpio today. Wow, okay, so, oh, nice. Okay, so I just got these cards from something else. All right. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is, I'm going to put it up with the Wands. This is about confidence, a good sense of self. Fool energy, new beginnings. It's new beginnings with an open heart. They may seem risky. Whatever this new beginning is might seem risky to others, but the Fool does it anyway, because in their heart they know that universe has their back. It's all good. It's the leap and the net will appear type of energy. So I'm going to put that with the Death card, because death creates room for new beginnings. 8 of Swords. We don't really have any sword, or we have the Page. Just trying to see. 3 of Wands. This is about, I like this with the Knight of Pentacles, because this is about the foundation, a bright future, planning, foresight. So because it's mostly about planning, I'm going to put it over here with the Knight of Pentacles. Star, I'm going to put over with the Fool, because this is about bright new beginnings. Inspired, or maybe it goes with the Hermit. Maybe you get the inspiration from spending some time alone in your head, but not too much, because I know you can go to dark places. So the Spirit of Cups is the next one, and the Spirit is the King in this particular deck. This deck has a kind of a sweet way of saying things, so I just wanted to look that up. So here's the Spirit, aka King of Cups. And he says, I'm being encouraged. I am the spirit of my emotions. I'm being encouraged to embrace my emotional wisdom and compassion and share it with those around me. I have found great balance within, and the world needs my light. So this guy is emotionally open. He's charismatic. He's genuinely creative, and he shares. So he's kind of a mentor energy or teacher as well. He's emotionally stable. He's approachable. He's giving. This is all around great balanced energy. Understands the big picture. He's really loyal. He's really protective. He just kind of knows the universe is doing its thing, and he just trusts in it, and he just goes about his business with the confidence that everything's going to work out okay, because it will. That's his energy. Now this is about self-doubt, which I think might be about that envy card. I mean, I feel like you maybe are seeing somebody doing the thing you want to do and don't feel like you have the resources or the talent or the know-how to do it, but you do. And maybe the Eight of Pentacles is suggesting that you can hone your skills a little bit. I don't think that's really the case. I think that for you to gain confidence, it's to just be fully present when you are doing your work, so that you are being very mindful in how you do it. So the attention to details. Yeah, so this is just about self-doubt and the invitation to release it. So we're going to put that up with the envy card. That needs to go away. We all have self-doubt. So this is asking for the shamanic healing card for Scorpio, for the full moon reading in Scorpio. Sorry guys, I didn't mean for this to get so long, but Spirit was chatty with you today. Stripping illusions. Okay. So quit looking at what everybody else is doing. Focus on your own work, and just pay attention to the details. And then don't forget, rejoice in it. This is victory. Victory. Celebration. This is the fulcrum, I guess. This is the card, the turning point. This is the card. This tension and conflict is the motivation that gets you out of whatever. Out of this. So this then creates the moment of the death card, which expands all sorts of room for opportunity. And it's all coming in. This is really strong, really, really strong foundation. I mean, you've got some powerful cards here. This energy is all about solid. It's solid. Yeah, the thing you need to focus on is keep the integrity of your work at a really high standard. If you need to improve it, then do something to hone your skills. I'd say quit looking at what anybody else is doing. Focus on your own journey, because this envy card is going to get in your way, and envy creates the self-doubt, and that is just going to stifle you and become a stagnant, not helpful energy. So you've got the sun and this planning thing in the world as the result. So you have everything you need. You just have to shift the focus. Ooh, and that was part of the thing, right? So we're shedding light on what the vulnerability, the secret. Maybe nobody knows you're envious, because that was a sneaky card. It didn't show up with anything else. So just be grateful for the things you have. And I'm going to ask for a final blessing from Spirit. You get a final blessing. Whoa, that's too many. This is just a blessing. We don't want to... Spirits are really chatty today. Unless my hands are just really... There we go. They've been chattier with you than anybody else. The Oracle's gift. No idea what that means, so I'm going to look it up. This is from the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck from Colette Baron Reed. So 37. Here you go. Second sight, clairvoyance, seeing the future, fate as future determined by choices you make now, seeing the signs around you, recognizing potentials versus absolute determinism. Yeah, asking for signs for the universe. So this goes in with the planning thing and the hermit. A call for introspection. So it's kind of interesting when you become more introspective, everything kind of feels like it relaxes a bit. You don't pay as much attention to everybody else's stuff. You don't do the negative self-judgment as much. And then too, you can use this energy. Look at this. The colors are basically the same. You've got the gold circle with this blue-green surrounding, similar energies. So yeah, this is going to help you plan. Planning. So you're good to go here, Scorpio. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this works well for you. Just be mindful of the green-eyed monster over there. And yeah, good luck to you. Keep me posted if things work out well. Yeah, share, like, subscribe. Tune in for the new moon. I do new and full. And sometimes I do stuff in between too. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.